Hi guys, this is an opportunistic post. I'm just taking the dogs for a walk down the canal. As you can see, again, walking to heel, behaving themselves, and we've just had an encounter with what probably all of you are going to, experience at some point. But this is definitely worth making a post, despite it being completely unplanned, as most of my posts are. It's definitely worth making a post about. So I'm walking along the canal, dogs like this, walking to heel, behaving themselves, not a care in the world, when again another irresponsible pet owner is behind me and two of their dogs come flying up the back end of my dogs and ram their noses right into my dog's rear end. So being a responsible pet owner, I turns around, shoos the dog away with my foot. Shh, go on, get away, heel. And lo and behold, she's massively offended. Don't you kick my dog, don't you do this. I says, love, I never kicked your dog. I told your dog to get away from my dogs. You need to control your dogs. They need to be under control in a public area. She says they are under control. Well, obviously not, because they're running over into my dog's space. So he carries on walking. And they do it again. So I does it again. Shoo, go on, get away, heel. Every time I say go on, my dog runs. So then all of a sudden, oh, you're big and hard, aren't you, kicking dogs and bullying dogs? We're actually going to see her now. And she felt the need, should I say, to start taking pictures of my fabulous new uniform, as we can see. So she starts taking pictures, obviously, because she's been massively offended. And there we go, we can have a big smile. There she is there, in the distance. Brody, heel. Yeah, so this is the kind of thing that you've got to deal with. And the reason why I'm making this post is, you have to control your space. As owning a pet dog is not letting your dog just use its instincts. If them dogs run into my dog's space, then it's perfectly acceptable for my dog to tell them dogs, I don't want you in my space. Now when that happens, that's when we incur vet costs, court costs, etc. Everyone want to have a big wave? Ready? Have a wave. And notice I've actually taught their dogs a valuable lesson, because they're not running over into my space anymore. Right? So again, if you do not control your dog's space, Brody, heel. If you don't control your dog's space, then you're always leaving it up to your dog. Your dog's going to make a decision, friend or foe. Do we have to tell them off? And 9 times out of 10, when a crazy pet lady like this lady has got no control of their dogs don't know how to speak dog. They're not well socialised. They've just been subject to canine chaos and think that that's socialisation. It's not socialisation. So when they bound over, staring, eye contact, all excitable, then to a balanced dog, they're presenting a threat, and the dog doesn't take kindly to it. So it's my duty. It is my duty to get that dog away. Now, this is a live post, and I'll tell you now, if that dog is persistent and will not go away, I'll kick it. I will. I don't want a dog near my dog. That is the biggest way to create a dog fight, allowing a dog to just run into another dog's space. You watch any pack of wild dogs, domestic dogs, wolves, anything like that. You watch them, they never run over head on and just invade people, the space. They're very wary. They approach side on, they approach with caution. These dogs that she's walking there are not well socialised. She has no understanding of canine communication whatsoever, and you're going to encounter these people. So my advice to you all would be, have thick skin, and hopefully, I've seen her take a picture of the back of my jumper. I don't know if you can see the back of my jumper right there. It's going to be upside down. I'll post pictures of the uniform in a bit, but it's got all my contact details, and it's got the at Danny Dog Trainer on the back, which takes them to the Facebook page, the Instagram, everything. So I hope she's having a good look and she sees this live video right now, because I'm not for any other reason than I hope she learns something. What's that one there? If they aren't under control, yeah, agreed, Derek, they should be. As you can see, I walk my dogs to heel. They are off the lead all the time. Yeah, they're not going anywhere. So that's the lesson for everyone. Control your space. Don't allow strange dogs to just run up into your space, because if you don't take control of it, then your dog may just do that, and you don't have control of that. You really don't. Keep thinking, keep this in mind. It happens far too often. And if we take control of our space, we can completely prevent any sort of problem, any sort of canine mishaps happen again. Okay. So we're going to go now. Okay, we're having a bit of dilemma here, so we're off again here now. Okay, so give me a second. I'll leave this on while I'm going to speak. Heel. So, canine communication isn't about invading space. I owe it to my dog. This dog will tell that dog off, and I don't want that. No, not when she invades my dog's space like this now. See this? Lunging at my dog like that is not canine communication. It's really not. All I'm doing is preventing a dog fight. I didn't kick your dog, I just shoot him away. Okay? I don't mean to cause any offence to you, but you know, you can't have, look, again, you can't let your dog lunge towards other dogs. Go on, go away. No, well, no, not my. Are these dogs doing it? Are these dogs doing it? Heel. These dogs don't do it. I'm on the field every day. These dogs are completely ignoring your dogs and leaving them to it. Brody, heel. So this is what we're dealing with. This is what we're dealing with. It's got to be said, and it's worth taking note of this. Brody, come here, heel. You've got to control your dog space, because you're going to end up with serious dog fights one day, and you can prevent it. It is completely preventable, and that is the attitude of what causes dog fights. Heel. Now when my very hard bred, hang on, he's playing up now. Brody, heel. There we go. Making a fool of me on live Facebook. Right, so you know, when that solidly, you know, work and trial winner friggin' dog tells her dog off, she'll soon have something to say, because it'll be me who's the bad guy. Despite my dogs being on a lead, walking as if they were on a lead right next to me, causing no dramas, no invasion of anyone's space. Her dog comes leaning into mine, and my dog tells that dog off. My dog will be dangerous then, and she'll be on the phone reporting me. So I seen her take a picture of me, of the back of the me jumper that's got all the details on, and I hope she goes and looks at this, because you know, I'm not trying to disrespect her, I'm not trying to cause her any harm or distress of any kind. I'm just trying to educate her. You know, I'm not going to have it. And let me tell you, you know, I'm not trying to sugarcoat anything. If her dog were to give me any sort of signals that it was, you know, trying to dominate my dog in any way, I would kick it. I would kick it and get away. She's got maximum 2 chances of getting her dog. I said, excuse me, can you get your dog? Excuse me, can you get your dog? And I will take charge of that situation. There's no way I'm allowing a dog fight to happen, and it's completely preventable. And if you have complete control of your dogs and someone else doesn't care, doesn't give a damn what their dog's doing, then you're left with no choice but to take control and control your space. That's all I'm going to say on that. I've got an appointment to do, but I just thought it was a great opportunity to go live and you know, relate to what you're dealing with every day. You know, it's the biggest question I get. What do we do in a dog park when dogs are running over to me and the owners don't care? That's what you do. You tell them off. You tell the dog to do one, and if they start arguing with you, you know, you try and educate. If you can't educate, you humiliate. Anyway, I'm off. Take it easy. Have a good day. Bye now.